So are e-bikes really worth it as they claim to be? So let's try that. Let's check that today. So to check e-bike, I recently got one e-bike from Ghost Hybrid XDX. It has a motor from Yamaha of 250 watts and battery of 500 watt hour. So that's a decent one with a torque of 70. That's enough to generate enough power to go up. And in this bike, there are like 4 different modes. You can try like high, standard, eco, or eco plus, or you can also ride without even a battery assistant. So this e-bike generally helps in the pedal assist. It's not like a motorbike. To use the battery or the motor, you need to pedal. If you do not pedal, it won't move a bit. So it just helps you to get that extra power. It doesn't help you to move as a motorbike. So you need to pedal. So let's try this bike on the Jungfrau region. That's the top of Europe. It would be fun to see in the Jungfrau region how this e-bike can withstand the altitude. The altitude that I would be going at the top point would be 2000 meter. Currently I'm at around like 400 meter altitude. That means today I would be gaining an altitude of 1600 meters, so it would be quite a steep uphill that I would have to do today. And hopefully the weather is really nice today. We can already see some mountains, snow-capped mountains. It's amazing. So let's see if I would manage to reach the top with the help of e-bike and prove that e-bikes are really worth it. So this bike has 4 different modes. Like high, with high it says that the range is 84 kilometer, and then there is a standard. With standard the range is 101 kilometer. With eco mode the range is 155, and with eco plus this is 202 kilometer. And now let's see how much this bike would generally give. Does it give the amount that it really says? And now the elevation started, so for now I would just go on eco mode. I will play with eco and standard mode. I will not go to the high for now because I just started and I don't want to use up all the battery. So I would like to use the battery in a proper way. And even with the eco mode now, I can go uphill with a constant speed of 20 to 25 kilometer per hour. And in a normal bike I would not have imagined my speed to be 24 kilometer per hour on the uphill. So let's see how it goes today. I cannot imagine how the cyclist can come with a normally mountain bike on this uphill. Even with the e-bike, my heart is coming out now. It's on my neck. I need water now. You can see normal mountain bike gears. Professional ones, they're struggling.
You can't stop me now, can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. You can't stop me now, can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at and turn it back around. You can't stop me. Sweat and sacrifice. Oh, I paid the dearest price. There no shortcuts here for destiny. I'll take the long way proud. Oh, I know what I've earned, and now it's my turn. Light in the fuse, let it burn. My time is rising, but you can't bring me down. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. Can't stop me now, can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at and turn it back around. Can't stop me, can't stop me now. No, 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 you can't stop me now. The calm before the storm. You know what's coming, so be warned. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. Though my feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. Can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going now and turn it back around. Can't stop me. Oh yeah, can't stop me now. No, 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 you can't.
So finally, on the top, there is an hiker having a height of 397 meter, and then hiker yoke mark. And then the one with the cloud is a Jungfrau with the height of 4,158. So now the battery of my bicycle is completely down, but at least I managed to reach till the top. And I don't see any power outlet outside that I can charge my bicycle, but luckily it's only downhill now. So finally I reached to my office as I need to finish some of my stuff. And to conclude the topic that we started today, are e-bikes really worth it? So I would say it's really worth every penny that you paid for, because I really had to say I really enjoyed the day today. Coincidentally, there was also the mountain bike race on the same route as I was going through. The professional ones, they were on their normal mountain bike, whereas I was on my e-bike. and I could see that they were really struggling to go up, and them being professional, I would really have to salute them that they really went up to the mountain without any support from any battery or any e-bike. Whereas for me, I really managed to reach up to the mountain with this Ghost Hybrid HTX. Although I have to say that by the time I reached up, my battery from the bicycle was almost completely gone. I just had one line left. So I had to struggle a bit at the end, and I could feel my leg now. But still, I would say the e-bikes are really worth it, because if I had to do that place again in the normal bike, I would not be able to do even the 10% of what I did today. I would have to use the train that goes up, and I would have come down if I didn't have e-bike. But as I had e-bike, I could enjoy my ride uphill, and then while coming down, I could enjoy the downhill ride as well. So I would say e-bikes are really worth it. The only thing that you have to keep in mind is the range that your e-bike gives. Although they say that in full it gives 70 kilometers, do not believe it, because those 70 kilometers, those tests are done on the normal conditions, on the plain road, I would say. So yes, in plain road, you can reach 70 kilometers, but when I went uphill, I was using my battery or my motor to the full power, non-stop. So when I reached up, it was only like 23 kilometers that I used, and it was all over. And even in that 23 kilometer, I just used the battery at the full power only for like 10 kilometers or something. But still, it's worth it. Always make sure that you carry your charger, so that if you find somewhere a place to give a quick charge, like you wait for a coffee in the cafe, and by then you can charge your battery or something. Today it's just I forgot to get the key for that, and so I didn't manage to charge. But anyway, the only remaining trip that I had to do was downhill, so I didn't needed any battery, so it was fine. But yes, e-bikes are really worth it. It can help you go the extra miles or extra kilometer, or it can help you to get an extra elevation that you would not have imagined with your normal bike. So guys, I would say get the e-bike. Although it's expensive, it's worth every penny.